stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head from all those pretty words you said. It's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am. It's like I'm wasted, and I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste it.
Alright, time for an update. So, it's the next day, I think again. There's a cow screaming, I think. We actually heard a deer, and I think it went down over there. But I just turned off my headset. Sweet. What are you doing, computer? Phone, whatever it is. Alright, so I think this tree is gonna die. It's pretty much toast. It's lost almost every limb. Almost. So I actually took the 3 biggest ones that weren't under it, and I've been putting it over the fence. Leanna and I grabbed a deadwood log that's been dead for 3 or 4 months since we got here, near the bottom of the driveway. So we scurried down to the bottom of the driveway and carried that sucker up because we couldn't get any of the recently living wood lit and ignited. I could get it to burn, but only if I had more fuel. So I'm going to try to use that dead wood, dry it out tonight, and try to get it to light the living wood. It'll cause a lot of smoke, but at least it'll allow us to cook. Because right now we don't have any way to cook. I used to have all that stuff, but I don't anymore. That disappeared in my move. So that's what I'm working on. We also carved up a bunch of ice off the driveway over there and wrapped it around our freezer food because the temperature is supposed to rise later. And here comes Leanna now to join me. Hi, say hi. So, oh, there you go. There you are. She's not happy.
Just got a text from the water company and the water pumps are down.
Yeah, now we have to fill up everything. Show them our counter. Show them.
So this is all messy, but that's all the water.
It's not all of it.
There's more over there.
Yeah, there's more over there.
And Dad's filling up a pickle jar.
Yeah.
Ooh, water.
So we're trying to conserve water. Oh, you want to say hi?
Hi. Why do you have glasses on?
The pump's back up?
No, I don't know. Nope. RJ just told me.
Uh,
Oh, you were using the hot water, weren't you?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't use our hot water.
That's from our water heater.
Don't do that.
It's still good.
So-
Don't do that.
Power's out
That
still.
is our spare water. That's all we have.
Yes. But we're filling up jars. The water company was like, if you can get here, we'll give you a case of water per car.
A
But
case of water per car. A case of water. I mean, I guess that's helpful, but do you know what it would take us to get there?
yeah. So that's not going to happen right now.
That's Mommy's.
We're hoping to go.
Wanna try it?
We're hoping something. I don't know.
We're hoping
Hi.
to what?
I don't know what we're hoping to do.
Daddy's glasses
Honestly,
on.
it's going to be
I
a
have
couple of
yours
days,
or
I think,
Daddy's
until our.
We're just gonna hunker
on.
down. We're gonna hope our food stays frozen
Hi.
outside. We're gonna.
We're filling up everything we can. That's why so the counter is really full. There might even be some on the ground once we run out of counter space.
Yeah. So that's where we are.
It's like pee. Yeah. All right.
Lucy, I found the furry
Yeah,
cat.
nothing. I don't know.
Hi.
Say hi.
Bye.
I exist. Hi.
Hey guys!
Hey, look how much snow there is.
It's
and
snowing again.
And look at the street over there.
Okay. I'm trying to point it at it. See that tree right there? Back there? Probably can't see it.
Jump in that.
Just fell while we were up here.
Can you reach that icicle?
No, don't go near that. Branches are falling. And I know Rob's told you about this. The branches keep falling. We're pulling in some of the wood for firewood. We have no water out of the faucet right now.
No power.
Because the faucets are dry, but I'm so glad we filled up the water in cups and stuff because we had a feeling this was going to happen. We did fix our heat problem. I think we already told you guys that. And this is our food. So we're going to cover it. We have ice on it already, but we're going to cover it with more ice that we got from the driveway. And then we're going to put snow around that ice to compact it, to keep it cold because it's supposed to warm up tomorrow. And we need it to stay cold.
Hopefully the power comes back tomorrow. Oh no, trees fell.
More tree branches are breaking. This is insane. Insane. They declared us a state of emergency here in Ohio. So hopefully we get some help. So far they've set up warming centers, but we're not going to those because it would take forever to get our car out of the snow down this driveway. And it really wouldn't help us much. I'm charging my phone via a port in my laptop. It's coming down right now. We're gonna use snow and melt the snow for water if we run out of water inside. These guys have been such good troopers. Happy birthday to me, but it's okay. We'll celebrate when all this is over. We have packages at the post office.
Gonna try and make Mom some steak.
Yeah, he tried to build a fire. It didn't work. Our wood's really wet. We need it to dry out another day. But we'll see what happens in the morning if it's dried out more.
He could cook it over the fireplace that we have. That's
Yeah.
what we did for the hot dogs.
That's
It
true.
was like cheesy hot dogs and jalapeno hot dogs. It was, and then normals, but it was really good.
Yeah, we had hot dogs that we cooked in the fireplace. The kids love that. So we're gonna cook that. So we have a way to cook, and we have some heat in the main part of the house. Poor dog's going nuts right now. But I just wanted to pop on and give y'all an update because I don't know the last time we updated. Rob's been doing most of the updates because I've been kind of out of it a little bit.
Mike, Dan. Check. Oh. All right, so we are on day 4 with no power. We cooked some bratwurst for lunch over the fire.
I had jalapeno and cheese ones. And that's happy.
Oh, you're gone.
We're
Now we're having cereal for dinner. This is Leanna's birthday dinner. Happy birthday.
Guys, sing happy birthday in the comments.
Oh, don't do that. So, our neighbor came by again, dropped off some firewood. It's a little wet. I couldn't get it going, but it's dead wood. It's been dead a while, so I got it drying off in the basement. He also dropped off some coffee, which was fantastic. So we're a little worried about our. This is the light we have. That's all of our light. See the pile of toys that Danny brought out here. Well, in it is a light. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there it is. That's our light. So we also created a bit of an igloo. Let me bring the light so you can see it. Oh, blinding light. Oh. We made an igloo for the that's our freezer. It's currently snowing. That's ice and snow packed inside blankets, packed with ice and snow on the outside. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there it is. Sorry. I can't see what you can see. And it's snowing as well, but the reason we did that is because it was warming up today above freezing, so we were trying to keep everything frozen. I don't know if we're gonna have power before Sunday. So Sunday it's gonna be 45. It's the first time it's gonna be over freezing for a long period of time. Nothing. So no, I'll tell you later. God, ruin everything. So we're having cereal. Hopefully we'll get a fire started tomorrow, and that'll let us get a lot more stuff cooked. We'll go to eat more of the refrigerated stuff. I can't tell if anything's good or bad. And of course they say when in doubt, throw it out, but that would be all of our food, so that's not happening. Meat, I'm just gonna smell. I mean, if it's defrosted, I'm gonna smell it. Funny enough, the refrigerated stuff didn't really all freeze. Well, the freezer stuff stayed frozen, but they're in different sides of the house. One's in the front, one's in the back. So one had some sunlight and some didn't. So that's pretty much it for us. There's still no expectation of when the power is going to be back or the water is going to be back. We still have no water. We got snow melting in the basement. So water, power. We got heat. We got that on, so that's good. We probably talked about that already.
Snow once we get our power back, because we might not have water then. So it'll be easier to melt snow by putting it on the stove.
Yes, that's true. That's very true. And then we could boil it anyway, so.
Yeah.
But we're not out of water. Like, the water's not on, but we filled all our containers with water before it disappeared. So we have water. It's just we're drinking more than we're gaining because we don't have new water. We have some in a bucket defrosting, but I think we're going to have to go to a different plan. Anything you want to add, Mama? All right, that's it for now.
Wait, I gotta tell you.
What?
Earlier, when we were in snow, we had the hammer and we were hitting ice. And that's what they get for destroying our trees!
Oh yeah, we lost so many trees. It's a disaster out there. And the ones that didn't fall, I don't know that they're gonna survive. A lot of them are probably gonna die. So I don't know what's gonna happen. So checking out. We'll be back. What did you do? Come here. Come here. What did you do? Come here. He knows. Come here. Are you supposed to be down there? Come here. Come here. What did you do? What is this? What did you do? What about this down here? Huh? What did you do? Yeah, he knows. So, day 5. No electricity. It's the longest I've been without electricity. I'll be honest. During Harvey, we had electricity the whole time. You're peeing on my deck again. Now the world can see that you did it. Do you pee on the deck? You pee on the ground. What are you doing? Stingus. Anyway, so Hurricane Harvey was bad. Oh, look at that tree over there. All the way, you can't see that. But we had power and water the whole time. The problem with Hurricane Harvey was we had floodwaters that just kept creeping up and creeping up. The rain had stopped. It stuck around for days. It was like 4 days. But the water just kept coming up the driveway. And I got to the point where I started covering the weep holes in the brick and the doors to try to, okay, if it keeps coming up, I'm going to try to stop the water, but you can't stop the water. Well, here, no power. We got our water back, but it's boil only. So we can flush the toilets again. Never knew how important that was. RJ started going outside. And I don't mean the easy kind of going outside. He was just like, I got this. He's a champion over there. And burying it and everything. But yeah, we got water back. That happened last night. And now we're waiting for power. You can hear our neighbor's generator going. It's still freezing. It's going to be below freezing until Sunday. If we don't have power back by Sunday, because it's going to be 45 degrees, we're going to lose a lot of food. We're going to lose probably $500 worth of food, which sucks. So I ran into my neighbor. He keeps coming and checking on us. We exchanged phone numbers, and I told him, you know, I think you guys would rather see the beautiful wilderness than my ugly bug. So, this is how I do it. So I told him, that, you know, maybe we can have a sort of community gathering on Saturday or Sunday morning if the power's still not on. cook all the food and just distribute it to people who need food, because I don't know what's out there. I don't know my neighbors. He's been here a long time, so he knows. But yeah, the trees have continued to fall. Not as heavily as that first night where it was just ice, just dropping, trees dropping like crazy. Or I guess that was probably the third night, really. But that's where we are. That whole conversation where I talked about my dad and the hail and the excitement and worry at the same time. Well, I think this is more like Hurricane Gloria when I was a kid. Probably closer to how my parents felt, because we were without power for I think like 2 weeks. There's a car down there. So it's probably closer to that. I don't remember if we had a generator. I didn't think anything of it. Nobody had me helping out or anything. These kids have been helping out like crazy. We basically broke all the ice out of the driveway. They loaded it into containers. Leanna and I pulled it up here, and we packed the freezer, because yesterday it was below or above freezing slightly, so we didn't want to take a chance. That can of food was leftovers the kids ate the first day, and they were like, yeah, I'm only gonna eat about half of this. I don't want it. So I put it back in the container with the idea that when we get fire, I'll cook it. I didn't cover it. It snowed and rained and all whatever else into it. So I set it aside. Instead of being in the food, I set it aside. And the dog, I guess, got down to the front. He didn't go into any of the refrigerated goods, but he found those cans up against that fence and went, oh, that must be what you doing, 80s? Huh, buddy? Yeah, so that's the situation. Oh, I just stuck my hand in snow. Fantastic. That's where we're at. It's a very peaceful morning. Everyone's still asleep. This has really played havoc with our sleeping schedule, because it's lights out at like 6:30. We have a flashlight. We play some games, tell some stories, and then go to sleep. But the harder we work, the earlier we go to sleep. We all woke up at about 3 and we talked again. Probably fell back asleep around 4. I have no idea what time it is. I probably could look at my phone. We still have power on the phones because we have 2 laptops. One of them doesn't even have a screen, so it's unusable. So we used it to charge phones until it doesn't do it anymore. Now we have 1 laptop left. So that's where we're at. Another piece of one of these trees fell when I was out talking to the neighbor. We were standing over there, and all of a sudden, crash. Oh, look, still going. So, good times. It's going to be below freezing, I think I already said, till Sunday. And I guess that's our update. We'll come back with more. Hi, Hades. You ready to go in because you're a big turd? There's Daddy. Say it. I'm not mad at you. What did you do, though? I'm not mad at you. Come here. Come here. Come on. I know you're not allowed to jump up. Good boy. Good boy. That's it. All right. Well, we'll check in later.
Day 5, and we are cooking in the fireplace.
So I failed to, yeah, look how it pushed it down. I failed to create a fire large enough to cook on. I did light a fire, but I wasn't able to get it big enough. Most of the wood we have is wet. So, we're going to be cooking our food like this, and we're starting with the steaks. Because if food's going bad, we're going to eat the best part first.
Yes, the best part is the steaks! I want to use another one like that. Wait, I want to show them the picture we're working on. Danny's working on this. Danny's also giving me some colors for the pants, but look at the design I've given you.
It's beautiful. I love it.
I was originally going to go rainbow. That's why it's red, orange, yellow up there.
Uh-huh.
And then I stopped and decided, let's just make it all cool looking.
That's awesome, baby.
Like the shirt.
That's awesome. Okay.
I've never done this before. I don't know how to cook steak in a pan. But, whatever.
We'll eat it. Alright, be back.